Hey there, fellow soil enthusiasts! I'm about to share one of my absolute favorite gardening secrets that transformed my garden from struggling to thriving, and it involves something you probably throw away every week. That's right, we're talking about cardboard, but not just any cardboard use. We're diving deep into the art of composted cardboard, and how this humble material can become your soil's best friend. I discovered this game-changing technique during my second year of serious gardening when my clay-heavy soil was breaking my back and my heart. Fast forward 5 years, and that same stubborn earth now crumbles beautifully in my hands, teeming with earthworms and supporting the most vibrant plants I've ever grown. The secret? Properly composted cardboard integration. Let me paint you a picture of what's actually happening when we add composted cardboard to our soil. Cardboard is essentially wood fiber that's already been partially broken down during manufacturing. When we compost it properly, we're creating a carbon-rich amendment that feeds beneficial microorganisms while improving soil structure in ways that might surprise you. The magic lies in cardboard's unique fiber structure. Unlike other organic materials that decompose quickly, cardboard breaks down gradually, creating lasting improvements to your soil's physical properties. As these fibers decompose, they create tiny channels and air pockets that improve drainage in heavy soils, while simultaneously increasing water retention in sandy soils. It's like getting the best of both worlds in one amendment. What really gets me excited about composted cardboard is its incredible carbon-to-nitrogen ratio. Fresh cardboard sits at about 150 to 1 to 200 to 1, making it an excellent brown material for composting. When properly composted, this ratio balances out to create nutrient-rich humus that your plants absolutely love. Here's where things get really interesting and why I'm so passionate about this method. When cardboard decomposes in a controlled composting environment, it undergoes a fascinating transformation. The lignin and cellulose fibers break down into humic substances. These are the dark, rich compounds that give healthy soil its deep color and incredible fertility. During this decomposition process, beneficial bacteria and fungi colonize the cardboard fibers. These microorganisms don't just break down the material, they create a thriving ecosystem that continues to benefit your soil long after the cardboard has disappeared. I've observed this firsthand in my own compost bins, where cardboard-rich compost consistently produces the most biologically active finished product. The key is understanding that we're not just adding organic matter, we're creating habitat. Those decomposing cardboard fibers become apartment complexes for beneficial soil organisms. Mycorrhizal fungi particularly love threading through these organic channels, extending their networks and helping your plants access nutrients from greater distances. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of preparation, because this is where many gardeners go wrong. Not all cardboard is created equal, and proper preparation makes the difference between success and disappointment. Start with corrugated cardboard, the kind with the wavy middle layer. This structure is perfect because it provides both surface area for microbial colonization and air pockets for proper decomposition. Remove all tape, staples, and glossy labels. I've learned the hard way that leaving these materials in your compost creates problems down the line. The plastic tape never decomposes, and you'll be picking it out of your finished compost for years. Shred your cardboard into pieces roughly 2 to 4 inches in size. I use a combination of tearing by hand and cutting with garden shears. The goal is to increase surface area while maintaining some structural integrity. Pieces that are too small break down too quickly and can create anaerobic conditions in your compost pile. Here's a pro tip I learned from years of experimentation. Soak your shredded cardboard in water for 24 to 48 hours before adding it to your compost pile. This pre-soaking jump-starts the decomposition process and ensures the cardboard integrates well with your other compost materials. The cardboard should be damp, but not dripping when you add it to your pile. Creating exceptional composted cardboard requires understanding the layering technique that I've refined over years of trial and error. Your compost pile should consist of alternating layers, with cardboard serving as your primary brown material. I typically use a 3-to-1 ratio of browns to greens, with composted cardboard making up about 60% of my brown materials. Start with a layer of coarse brown materials like twigs or old prunings for drainage. Then add a 4-inch layer of your prepared cardboard. Follow this with a 2-inch layer of nitrogen-rich green materials like kitchen scraps, fresh grass clippings, or aged manure. The key is ensuring each cardboard layer is properly sandwiched between nitrogen sources. Temperature management is crucial for optimal cardboard decomposition. Your pile should reach 130 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit during the initial hot phase. I monitor this with a long-stemmed compost thermometer, turning the pile when temperatures drop below 100 degrees. The cardboard layers should be breaking down visibly within 2 to 3 weeks if conditions are right. Moisture control makes or breaks your cardboard composting success. The pile should feel like a wrung-out sponge throughout the process. Cardboard can create dry pockets if not properly managed, so I water each layer as I build the pile and check moisture levels weekly during turning. The moment you've been waiting for, applying your finished composted cardboard to transform your garden soil. I recommend waiting until your composted cardboard has fully broken down into dark, crumbly humus before application. This typically takes about 4 to 6 months in a well-managed system. Application rates really depend on your soil type and its current condition. For new garden beds, I work in a 2 to 3 inch layer of composted cardboard along with other organic amendments. For established beds, I apply a 1-inch layer as a top dressing each spring and fall, working it gently into the top few inches of soil. The transformation in soil structure becomes apparent within 1 growing season. Clay soils develop better drainage and become easier to work, while sandy soils hold moisture and nutrients more effectively. I've measured improvements in water infiltration rates of up to 40% in my clay-heavy areas after just 1 year of consistent composted cardboard applications. Plant response is equally impressive. Root systems develop more extensively in soil amended with composted cardboard, and I've noticed significantly improved drought tolerance even in my most sensitive plants. The slow-release nature of nutrients from composted cardboard provides steady nutrition throughout the growing season. Even with the best intentions, cardboard composting can present challenges. The most common issue I encounter is cardboard layers that remain intact and undecomposed after months in the compost pile. This usually indicates insufficient nitrogen, inadequate moisture, or pieces that were just too large initially. If you find persistent cardboard chunks in your finished compost, don't worry, you can sift them out and add them to your next batch with additional nitrogen sources. I keep a separate container for these partially decomposed pieces and use them as starter material for new piles. Anaerobic conditions can develop if cardboard layers become too thick or compacted. Signs include a sour smell and slimy texture. The solution is improving aeration through more frequent turning and ensuring proper moisture balance. I've learned to limit individual cardboard layers to no more than 4 inches and to fluff them during pile construction. Once you've mastered basic cardboard composting, consider these advanced techniques I've developed to maximize soil benefits. Vermicomposting with cardboard creates incredibly rich worm castings. Red worms love cardboard, and I found that adding small amounts of shredded cardboard to worm bins improves both casting quality and production rates. Creating cardboard-enhanced compost tea provides liquid nutrition for your plants while inoculating soil with beneficial microorganisms. I brew compost tea using finished composted cardboard as the base material, and the results have been phenomenal for plant health and soil biology. For large-scale applications, consider sheet mulching with cardboard followed by compost application. This technique builds soil while suppressing weeds and conserving moisture. I lay down cardboard sheets in pathways and around established plants, then top with composted materials for a comprehensive soil improvement system. There you have it, the complete guide to transforming your garden with composted cardboard. This technique has revolutionized my approach to soil health, and I know it can do the same for your garden. The best part, you're turning waste into garden gold while building soil that will support abundant harvests for years to come. Ready to start your own cardboard composting journey? I'd love to see your results and answer any questions you might have. Don't forget to subscribe to Soil Sensei for more game-changing gardening secrets and share this article with fellow gardeners who are ready to discover the power of composted cardboard. Together, we're building healthier soils and more abundant gardens, one cardboard box at a time.